Won't you come my way? Won't you come my way? Let's do the night thing. Hey, what's up, homies? This is your girl Ty, and this is another laundry load of the week. In this laundry load of the week, let me put my mic on. For the week, I wanted to talk to y'all about 2025 and the mysteriousness and the crazy circumstances that I actually witnessed myself before all the stories came out. So far, we're 3 days into 2025, and I have to say that by the time y'all reach, we've already been now, what, 3-4 days, and I don't know. But by the time y'all reach, y'all will be working on well into the new year. But 2025 is very starting to become a little interesting now that you see how the weather changes, or things come about where they stuff like that. Let me tell y'all right now, I be minding my business. As 2024 was a heavy, very interesting year for me, I wanted to wind down into the calendar year 2025. I did not want to say anything crazy or anything projecting anything on before I have a really clue or feel of 2020 and 2025. But I would like to mention that as there's a lot of changes that are going to be made soon in 2025 in my personal world. But I know that so far 2025 already seemed like it's no words to be said yet, because we are dealing with a lot of things that are going on. People wanting to be vigilantes, stuff like that, and I've said them a couple loads ago. There's a lot of people that gonna be. There's a lot of people that gonna play vigilantes this year due to the fact that there's a gateway. That gateway is Donald Trump. So I want everybody to understand, hey, we living in unstable times. It's just good to stay grounded and mindful of this time, right? Coming into 2025, leaving 2024 behind, I in my own little essence, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be. I don't think anyone who really understand what transitions mean from one place to another, and you transition into it. That transitioning period, that's that break in between. That's that restfulness. That's that mindfulness. That's that awareness. And as much as the chaos has been going on, it's sometimes it's just good to stay out of it. For real, let people who have the means and the quick mindset to talk about things, if they have the opinion right then and there on it. I'm gonna tell y'all what these things that happen. I didn't have an opinion about it because I witnessed some stuff. Okay, so this is why I'm going to segue onto before the fog vet 2024 and before the New Orleans bit. Now, I'm not the only person who receives messages, but in my own way, I receive messages that is just weird, and you only can know. If you know, you know, right? So one of the weird things that happened right before the fog incident was I was doing my usual side business, right? I come outside. I look, and it's foggy. For one, I haven't been outside all day. So I knew outside was going to be cloudy, or it's going to be a large cloud. That's all I know. Sometimes you go outside, you want to look at the weather, but you can't predict the weather, right? What's his name? Unless you, I don't know. But unless you the weather guy on YouTube, I keep forgetting his name. I follow him, I forget his name, but yeah, I forget his name, but I follow him. Unless you that guy, you can't predict the weather. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, even he been off. He been off a couple times too. So I ain't gonna hold y'all hand. He been off a couple times too. But I say that to say that we can't predict the weather. So when you go out there and you see something like that, you don't think nothing of it. I mean, I live in marsh land. Charleston is built off of marsh land. So when you say we got fog, that's another day to me. So I went outside with the inclination after I do what I had to do in the house. Went out there and, going and did a little side gig. I'm driving. And I'm noticing along the way that I'm seeing like low-hanging clouds. I'm like, okay. Sometimes we'll get those. But given the elevation of how high clouds is in the sky, for a cloud to go all the way down to the lowest elevation is very interesting to me. So I never thought none of it, but I've seen it before. I don't think of it as a phenomenon, but I've seen it before. So that's why I'm out here right now, right? Just sharing that part, right? So I'm just driving. Oh, yeah. Because, hey, it is, da-da-da-da. I'm just talking. Yeah. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, I started feeling a little funny. Now, mind you, as a sensitive person, you know your body. As you start to grow and learn about yourself, you know your body. You aware yourself. So, I feel a little weird. Didn't know what it was. I was like, let me just take a couple deep breaths. I didn't know what to think of because I'm still breathing in this fog area. I keep my window cracked, in case somebody pooped and shit like that. I don't want to doing that shit, right? So I'm sitting there like, just driving. I take a deep breath. I'm just taking a deep breath. But not do it. I'm taking a deep breath. Right? And I see these clouds, and there's not a lot, but it was like little spots here and there, like little bloobs, little blobs of clouds near the ground. Well, they were still suspended, but it was fog around it. It was fog around these, like, I know what fog looked like, and I know what clouds look like. So I saw it, right? So I took a big ass deep breath, y'all. You see my nose. My nose is big, bro. Yeah, I'm going to breathe this motherfucking good ass air. Don't have me out in the country. I'm sniffing the leaf color off the leaves, motherfucker. I'm sniffing the color off the leaves on the trees, okay? I did that, and I took a deep breath. Something went up my damn nose. I thought it was a booger. I gotta find my videos though, y'all. I know, no cap. I gotta find my videos. I got a video where I asked that question of, there was a droplet. It was a bright sunny day, and there was a droplet on my windshield. And not in this car, but on other cars. And it was droplets. And I don't know if, like, a lot of people say about conspiracies and stuff like that. I don't give a damn. If they dropping stuff out the sky and trying to make us go do another one of them motherfucking shit, no, hell no. Hell freaking no. I ain't dealing with another one of them motherfucking shit. I don't know, y'all. I really want to know what is that, because they've been doing some stuff in the skies lately, and I just been paying attention. There'll be a clear sky, and then I see some trail or whatever the case may be. Are they trying to recreate that little scenario again? I don't know, but we need to be aware of that too. I was thinking that too. Like, we might need to be aware that they might be trying to do that again. So y'all need to stick up on y'all vitamins and stay healthy and be safe and stuff like that and stuff. Just be aware. I don't know. It just gave me that vibe. But it was another thing. Oh yeah, New Orleans. Now everybody talk about New Orleans, and there was a shorty on there on TikTok. She was talking about it, and she was saying, she was asked the question. She was like, when we get these type of prophecies or these visions, should we share it? And I have to answer her, yes, you do. The reason why, if you got it more vividly than I do, then you go and tell me what the hell that would mean for me, because I seen the shit. I had so many symbols that were telling me like, hey, New Orleans, New Orleans. I'm like, what, New Orleans? I even randomly came across a New Orleans jersey, football jersey, Saints jersey. So I was like, okay, what are you trying to tell me? So I was like, what does this mean? What does this actually mean with me seeing those things? Like, y'all just giving me a city. What does that mean? So that's why I got disconnected and I was just in my day-to-day, but actually like really like kind of like being like, okay, being mindful and awareness of the day and being present for the day and whatever that day entails. But yeah, it's very, very interesting how certain gifts are played out, or certain people receive certain gifts. But my gifts, I feel like I receive them more vividly. Like it becomes like, not warnings, but what's the word? Prophecies. They're more vivid. Like to me, it's more like I can like it's I can remember the day when I said that shit. I came to me who was from New Orleans. So that was weird too. So I was like, oh my gosh, what's up with New Orleans? I remember asking that question and I remember turning and making it right. And I said, what's up with New Orleans? I keep hearing about New Orleans. And I just couldn't put my hand on it, my finger on it. And then next thing you know, I hit a dude that day. Now, there's going to be a difference between people who's telling the truth and really just want the world to be mindful and really, really caring, and there's different people who really like they tired of everybody, and those are the people that with different motives that have been trying to decapitate them since they start waking up. So there's a thin line, and I gotta say this. Free John, man. Free John, man. That's my cousin, man. We came and we made some plans, and we had some plans, and it's just a lot of things going on, and they I don't know where he at right now. So I just hope that we people who vigilantes, and be mindful, and stay in the present. These things are happening for us to, for one, get garner energy up, so people can be disoriented. They don't know where they're going at. They don't know where they were left or right. There's people who are been in the house for the past 4 years and haven't leave their home because of fear. These are things that are detrimental, where we have to really kind of be like, okay, what are we really fighting, and what is it that we fighting for? Okay, and with all the aliens and stuff out there, let me tell you, y'all gotta look out for us. You feel me? Y'all gotta look for real, cause they playing with people energy. I don't think that's how the world works, though. Play for energy. Because many years I've always had something to say about. Because I used to read the news, and I used to, like, as a child, I used to read the newspapers and stuff like that. And I was like, man, this is so crazy. Like, this is very interesting. Like, why would people even actually do this? I found it interesting in the world news and stuff like that, growing up, and CNN, NBC, CNBC, C-SPAN, all that. Y'all tell me. History Channel, y'all listen. Y'all resonate, y'all know. But growing up, as you hear the adults talking about it, you forming opinions are based off them. So that's where all this coming about. Where we talk about dialogue and what we're gonna do, but where does it kick in? Where action becomes a part of it, right? So We have to start looking at ourselves. Yeah, we can do it, but what can we implement to kind of gather the knowledge itself together in one spot, one moment at a time, right? People who mindful, we're not putting all that fear out there. Let me tell you, I'm not with no fear shit. I know what it means to be in fear and be so caught up in these things. But these things are happening for real because some people are just, they don't know how to deal with hearing so much of different things that be battling and whatever. Stay prayed up, stay focused on your goal. Be mindful of what's going on, but don't put no energy where you ain't got it, where it don't need to be. If you ain't got the energy, don't put it there. Say your mama tell you to go make the bed. You don't want to go make the bed, but you mad at her, but you just come across the video of the man in the New Orleans. That's your animosity right there. That could be something you can put and use it to good use. But if you scroll in and you in a good mood and you happen to come across that and that happened, well, you know, what are you mad about? What are you really mad about? You say, oh man, I'm so frustrated. What's going on? This is the year. No, listen, we all know this shit. March is the first day of the year. People who know. March is the first day of the year. Okay. Ever since COVID, March has been my first day of the year. Damn it. Sham it. But there's a lot of animosity and a lot of truth coming out. And as far as the truth is coming out, you know, with me, I'm learning this stuff and I'm learning it and I feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel great about it. I'm keep going and that's the whole purpose. No matter what may happen, so I still have to be mindful. I'm a mindful person. I'm in the world, but I'm not of it. Bitch, I'm an alien, motherfucker. I like saying that. I'm an alien. Yeah, you can't mess with me. I'm an alien, motherfucker. You tell me. I try not to glow, motherfucker. But I can't help my glow, motherfucker. If I'm glowing and I dark skinned than a motherfucker, clean yourself. It's good to clean your aura because when you clean your aura, you have a better understanding of how you want to express yourself in many different ways. And I think that's what growth come in at. As far as like with the world going on and what's going on with the world, stuff like that. You know, you have to be mindful and but be courageous at that. And that's something that I was holding it because I didn't know what I was going to say this week, but everybody was talking about it and I wanted to talk about it because I had that in the back of my mind to talk about. So I make the laundry load of the week about that because you know, as people who in the faith and whatever faith you're in, you just in faith. You in faith of a higher powerhouse source that guides you along the way. That actually you can actually, and you ain't gotta prove it to nobody, but you can prove it to yourself that God is real. Or your faith is real for your faith. Long as you know I ain't messing with you. I just know the truth. Okay? I know my truth. Okay? I know my truth. So, with that being said, homies, I hope y'all have a blessed week. I hope y'all stay prayed up, like I said. Stay safe. Get ready to get back into the school year. Y'all hold it down. And y'all keep y'all kids safe out here, okay? Like I say, still implementing a lot of changes right now, and you know, just you know, you know, y'all just keep aware. 2025, all right. Peace, and love, all right.